Guys, Clashing with Bear here with another Clash of Clans video, and in this video I'll be showing you guys a war recap that went down against a clan that had a huge advantage on us when it came to level, win streak, town halls, and experience points. So this was a huge comeback. The first time we took the lead was our final score in this one, which is 30 to 29. We got a perfect war, and it's actually really good for us because these guys were definitely an eyesore when we saw we matched up against them. So it gave us some momentum to go into our next war. But this is definitely not what you want to fight against. Just look at our levels compared to theirs. Our number one is level 116. I'm level 107, and our number 3 is 91. Now let's compare that to theirs, okay? Level 123, level 127, and then 103, then 104. So, I mean, yeah. Just yeah. This was one of the most unfair wars I've done in a long time, and I have never perfect war in unfair war. Now, given the fact that they had advantage on their top guys, our number 1, 2, and 3 had to step up and get a six-pack, and that's exactly what we did. That is the only reason we won this war. And if our bottom guys didn't perform, we lost the war. So it's one of those things. Every single person had to perform. RKS, me, and Smeagol had to really step up, and everyone else did really good. Casey pulling out a six-pack, which is really key, and Stevo taking out his mirror, which is really important. You really want to every single person has to be on point, or this war is not a win. So if something went differently, this would have been a loss. So good job to everybody down there, getting everyone cleared out, and our top 3 guys had to really step up too. And fortunately for us, we just outplayed them in this one. There was no excuses on their side. We just outplayed them. They had the level advantage. They had the clan perk advantage, and they had a win streak for them. So we know they know how to win. It's just it didn't work out in this war. But if you look, they have 91% 2-star on our number 1, and we cleared the board. So here's the difference between me and number 2. First off, level 4 Expos, and every single defense is max for Town Hall 10, besides Expos. Now look at his army, except his heroes. His heroes absolutely suck. But look at his dark troops. Pretty much max stuff. I mean, he has bowlers, he has miners, he has max Valkyries, almost max golems. Compared to me, like, I don't know why we matched up, but I'm actually really proud that we got this win. Don't even have Expos compared to his level 4, and he has 2 of them. And I do have good Valkyries, and we have the same heroes except opposite. I have a better king than he does. But besides the point, we just stepped in. RKS 3-starred 1 and 2. I 3-starred 3 and 4, and then Smeagol took out 5 and 6, which is really what you have to do. Your top 3 guys have to step up in wars like this, and every single 3-star really matters. So I'm just shocked we won this one. So really good game to them. Good try. In the end, it was a really fun war. I love the nail biters. I'd rather have a nail biter than a perfect war. It's not as satisfying just getting like a perfect war on a clan that didn't even try. It's satisfying getting a perfect war on a clan that has a great record and an advantage on you. So really happy about this war. We were all really pumped when we got that win. But this is a really good attack here. This is what led it up. This was like the first attack that really pushed us. This is actually, I think this was like the 3rd attack we did. I forget. It was like one of the first attacks, and this is what gave us hope to keep trying. And then sure enough, we got that perfect war on a clan that had a huge advantage on us, and I can't stress that more. This clan had such an advantage that we almost gave up halfway. And actually, the start of the war, the score was 6 to 25, and we turned it around and got 24 stars when they only got 4 stars. So really happy with the outcome on this one, and it's hard not to be because you get a perfect war on a clan like this. It's definitely really exciting. The clan was going was going bonkers when we saw that we won, which is expected when you have a win like this. But this attack was extremely close, and you would imagine it to be extremely close, just because um, just because how much of an advantage these guys had. It's going to be extremely close. Every single attack will be a nail biter. But I'm going to do 4 times speed as they run over and take out that last defense for a 3-star. This base is extremely risky to use against Valkyries, and it paid off in the end, and we got that 3-star. I'm going to show you guys another attack here. I'm going to show you guys all top attacks. Our bottom guys did amazing. Don't count them out. Our bottom people are really, really good attackers. But when it came down to it, these Town Hall 10s had to be 3-starred. And you really have to strategize for these kind of bases. This guy does not have Infernos, so good call not to bring any freeze. It's one of those things that when you see a Town Hall 10, you just want to bring a freeze, but it's not normally necessary to bring one because, well, what are you going to freeze? But right here, a small mistake right here, and forgets to drop a golem. And like I said, this attack was extremely close. Every single attack was close. This war was like the smallest of change could have changed the victor in this one. So really, really good. Like a few Valkyries did their own thing. Right here, one goes away. Actually, a big pack goes away, and there's nothing to take out that dragon. So yeah, this attack is looking not like a 3-star, that's for sure. And the queen is getting locked instead of the golem. So you're probably saying, how does he 3-star this? It's extremely close, and if he didn't 3-star this, we would have lost. So yeah, like I said, these bases they're actually pretty challenging for Valkyries. But if you can get some golems in front, and that's my number one rule, if you have a golem low in health, that means they're doing their job. So right here, golems pretty much 100% dead, and this attack is looking really bad. Like he had a really, really good hit in the core, but this is when Valkyries are weak. This is when Valkyries are terrible. Is when there's nothing around them, and you can't really control this. This is pretty much when you attack. This is when you're just watching. So really good attack, but this is what happens to Valkyries in every single attack. You just start watching. But fortunately for these Valkyries, or for us, these Valkyries go in and take out that wizard tower. And just look how many Valkyries are left. There's 4 Valkyries left. And that number is going to drop right now. There's 3 Valkyries. 3 Valkyries to claim this victory. So a max Town Hall 10, and the only thing left to stand is 3 Valkyries, which is insane. We were all freaking out. That was really key, was that 3-star right there. This is the attack I did, I think, a little bit after or a little bit before the attack on number 1. Like I said, number 2 was the last base we attacked. I went to bed with that base not hit. We were at 27, and that base was never touched, and that was the first try 3-star. So really, really key to our victory in this one. But like I said, again, every attack matters, because if he couldn't 2-star that base, there was no one that could have done anything, and then we would have lost. All we needed was a 2-star 90% plus, and then we would have won. But getting a 3-star just feels a little bit more special, just because, I don't know, getting a perfect war feels really good on a clan like this. So this attack, I'm actually really proud of. This attack was recommended to me by Cage. And if you guys don't know who that is, he was the one that helped us extremely in our last perfect war, which is 2 wars ago, I believe. And he helped us a lot with strategies, and he recommended this attack for this base, just a bunch of Valkyries and heal spells. And this is kind of a different attack for me. I normally like to just spam spells on my Valkyries, but this is a slow attack. Like, this is really slow. We're just watching my Valks slowly break through the wall, not doing anything until they really need it. Is kind of different. For Hog Riders are really fast, and they can get in and out really quickly. But for Valkyries, they're kind of slower, so you have to be really patient with your attack. Up here, I placed some Hogs on this Cannon, Mortar, and Tesla, which they take out all 3, which is kind of fortunate for me because this attack, like I said, every attack was pretty close. So getting those out early on was definitely important. And unfortunately for me, instead of placing a heal spell early on in the attack, somewhere up here, I used my Queen ability, which I could have used right there, which would have saved my queen. But you know what? I'm not complaining with 3-star. There's a 3-star, and like that guy was actually really challenging for me, and he was the one below me, which is definitely interesting, given the fact that our number 3 didn't have expos either. And look at this guy; he has expos, but he's not. He has town light defenses, so it's not too bad, I guess. All right, we have time for one more attack. Like I said, I wish I could show you guys every single attack in this war. It was amazing. Our bottom guys definitely stepped up, and our top guys stepped up, which is important. When every single player steps up and gets some 3-stars, there's nothing you can't do, because that's, I don't know, you just can't beat everyone at their top game. But this attack right here, this was 3 stars or lose the war. Just like every single attack so far, 3 stars or lose the war, which you never want. So I was like, all right, I gotta get this. And this is extremely close, but just like every attack, this attack was extremely close. But I'm using the same exact strategy, because when you have that much success in it, you feel like you have to, just because it felt so good when you wreck that base with ease. And again, it feels weird using heal spells so slow and so patiently. I normally like just dumping rage spells on my Velks and just crossing my fingers. But you have a lot more control of the attack. This is a lot more consistent. And what made this attack really possible is this base layout. It has so many like little pathways, and that's what Valkyries love. It's just going around. And a weird base for sure, but fortunately for me, he had really low level walls, and it's gonna backfire. Obviously, right there, 2 Valkyries taking out a wall like it was butter. But this attack is wrapping up right here, and while this attack is wrapping up, I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below. This war was extremely entertaining. Don't get me wrong, this war was fun all the way. Even if we lost, it was entertaining because we fought till the end. And that's gonna do it. Hopefully, you guys enjoy. Clash on.